All right, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking around. We're going to have Falldog here on in just a moment. I just want to give a special thank you once again to our awesome sponsors, Gundam Planet. Please know UWU is, again, a promo code if you want to give them money and buy things. It'll give you 10% off any non-sale item on their store until the end of the day today. Again, that is PLSNOUWU, you absolute meme lords. Turbo Dork Acrylic Paints, USA Gundam Store, Robot Kai, Gunpla Style, and all of our amazing donators will be we can't thank you enough. This has been an incredible event so far. We've already raised over $4,000. And how can I forget about JoJoHobbyandStuff.com, where you can use the promo code BACKUP10 and check out to get 10% off your order. Also, that is our sponsors. Please show them some love. Tons of giveaways. Remember, a $5 minimum donation gets you automatically entered in to win all of our giveaways today, and our grand prizes, including the high-resolution Gundam Astray Powered Red, which you'll be able to win throughout the weekend. So, without further ado, I'm going to stick around a little bit, and I'm going to be joining Falldog and a couple other people while we chat about various things. The floor is yours, my friend.
Oh, no, is it?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Oh, hello, everyone. It's interesting because I'm joining this long stream of all these professional people and all these people with fantastic jobs,
professional
jokes, and I am just cobbling stuff together as quickly as possible. Just trying to figure this all out all at once.
So, see, that's the thing. We're just good at pretending like we know what we're doing. Mm-hmm. You should see the amount of windows that I have on my computer right now. I literally, like, the only reason I can function is because I have literally 8 windows open right now.
Well, yeah, now I have this computer. People who are joining us don't know how potentially complicated streaming is, because 1 second everything works correctly, and then the day before go live, you realize that, hey, your webcam no longer shows in Device Manager, and you can't figure out why after 3 hours of trying. So you have to do everything all over again on a second computer, which is probably not powerful enough for what I need to be doing. So, yeah, just sort of figuring up as I go along.
Yep. Swinglow's got the tech difficulties emote in the chat. Yep, that's why I have a tech difficulties emote for my stream, because things just sometimes act funny.
Yep.
People are already talking about the bust you got behind
you. Yes,
I
figured I should at least have something Gundam related in my stream about Gundams. It just sort of makes logical sense there. If you guys were with us last year, right, I spent a long time in my Gundam room and, hundreds of miles and stuff. And I recently moved and I don't have any place to do anything right. And so for like 3 months while they're finishing my basement, this is the only thing I've been able to build. And this is I want to say it's 135 scale. This is the P Bandai auto transforming unicorn head. I guess I should pay attention and see where the screen is, or the camera is, so people can point at it. There we go. There's a little bit delayed because I really have no idea what the hell I'm doing. So this pretty much came pre-built and pre-decaled from Bandai. So basically all you did is you just sort of take these little pieces, like the white outer frame, cut them from the runners, put them on. The decals are already applied, and it's got this really nice matte finish. Like, it's really smooth. I want to see more of that on Bandai kits. But it's got a bunch of buttons on the side, and hopefully that focuses. And basically, it plays a scene from any of these different episodes from the OVA, right? And so if I hit the button, I don't know if you guys can hear it. It just did the startup sound. And then if I hit episode 1, yeah, I gotta keep my, so it is battery powered. There's like 4 AA's, or maybe 6 or 5. It's always weird. So if you guys can hear it, it's actually doing the OVA episode 1 startup sequence, complete with theme music and the banana talking about what's going on.
And just to be clear, this is the same one that hideously jammed during the during the Bandai live shopping experience, if I remember correctly.
It's possible. There is a 50% chance one of the headpieces will jam during the process. It just takes like 10 minutes to get through the sequence. Okay, here we go. It's lighting up. And this gives me goosebumps every single time.
Don't worry about the clicky clackies. Nothing is happening. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, every single time that happens from the episode 1 activation sequence, giddy. And then so, if I hit this button, it does it in green mode. Yes, the speaker is very good. What's interesting, it's very low quality, and there is an audio out jack. I plugged some speakers into that, and it was actually worse quality than the built-in speakers. So the speakers are actually better than the auto fidelity that's saved on the thing. And then if I hit, I think it's episode 7, Audrey will talk for like 45 minutes. And it'll cycle through different colors, so it can actually do blue, purple, and yellow.
It's got like a color change in it too.
Yeah, which is like cool. Like, how could I just do that myself? So like maybe I'll just put it in the background and just let it do things. So if you're tired of listening to me chat, you can just watch it like transform for like 6 years. If I remember which button it does. So it's very easy to put together. It's pretty nifty. And as you guys
only like
may
30
know,
parts or something. It's not a lot.
no, it's like 4 runners, right? So like this is a piece, this is a piece, this is a piece, this is a piece. Side. I think the faceplate came pre-assembled, and then the top, and then the fins. So it's cool. It's also very expensive. Is it worth the price when you actually get it and you look at it and I'm like, oh, this is sort of small, but you know.
I'm still shocked for that at the price point they offered it. They didn't even give the option of, say, USB powering the thing. It's all running on AA still.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much did it cost again?
I think through P Bandai USA it was like a 550 or 540. So
that's silly expensive.
Well, you guys know I have my unicorn.
Do you want a
addiction,
PS5 or do you want a unicorn bust?
I mean, they're both
Well,
white,
the choice is
so-
obvious. Unicorn.
Well, I mean, you could at least actually buy the unicorn bust. You can't actually buy a PS5 still.
No, if I really want to flex, I actually do have a PlayStation 5 back behind Char. I was in my basement, but I can't play it right now because they're currently finishing all the spaces.
So you've got boxes.
Yes. So, okay, I had something fun and interesting to talk about last time. This time I do not, right? I have a ton of stuff going on. I have this office space that's really messy. All of my kits are in a bedroom somewhere in boxes. So I don't really have anything fun and exciting to talk about. Now, I want to get back to you. So this poster, Karsikatami? I would double this of dad jokes. I'm sorry, I cannot follow up with that. See, it's like the old stuff. I'm just probably talking right now. So,
Donation from Rude Mattis.
ooh, yes, thank you for donating.
Happy to the Gunpla and model builder communities coming together to help others. Also, $5 from Arkson, who says, "Woo, Gundam."
Woo!
You say
Gundam!
woo with such enthusiasm.
Woo! Gundam.
Woo,
Gundam. Oh, it's a Gundam.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, big fan.
Yeah, you need to speak up a little bit. We can barely hear that woo.
All right, but yes, boxes.
Okay, so, and I will get back to this in a second, Mr. Tommy. So, again, I don't know what I'm doing, so I did my best and I prepared a PowerPoint slide, because that's what every model kit stream needs, is a PowerPoint slide. And let me see if I can figure out how to bring this thing up. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. I think this OBS is the coolest thing ever, but it's definitely not something I know what to do with.
Oh yeah, we got the instantiation now, boys. Heck yeah, now we're streaming.
There it is.
Yes, perfect.
Ooh, PowerPoint, yeah. So I actually do PowerPoints like professionally for work, and it was the hardest thing for me not to do like a really nice template and make it really nice. But what I wanted to do is talk about how you can waste lots and lots of money of buying Gunpla from Yahoo Japan. Okay. Yes.
Not only can you spend money with us by donating to Cure Alzheimer's Fund, but
Yes.
you can also spend the rest of your money very easily.
Yeah, no, it occurred to me during, the warm up to this. It's like, I'm telling you how to spend money, but I really want you guys to donate. And I could get into a sob story. I mean, so both of my grandparents had Alzheimer's, and there was a point when they were both in the same care facility, in the same room, and they didn't even know, they were side by side, and they didn't know that there was any relationship between their families there. Yeah, so Alzheimer's definitely near and dear to my heart. Again, Jason and the rest of the crew, like, this is one of the coolest things the community does out there, right? Yes, I do need to make it full screen. And I'm trying to pay attention to chat too. This is the hardest thing I can possibly do. And if you guys do donate, thank you very much. My view of what people are donating is like super small, so yeah, my apologies if I don't get a call out for you.
That's what we're here for. We got you.
Yeah, cool. So, Yahoo Japan. It's like eBay, but it's Yahoo Japan. That's basically it, right? That's what everyone uses over there, right? And what I love it for is there's tons of stuff that you don't usually see on the US, or I can pull this out and I can click through if you really guys need me to, and I can draw on the screen and I can do fun stuff. Now, why am I talking PowerPoint shit on a Friday afternoon? This is the dumbest thing I've ever done. So here's the thing, right? You can go.
No, it's great. You're teaching a class on how to be fiscally irresponsible. It's
All right,
perfect.
here. I'm going to do a live demo. Basically, you can go to Yahoo Japan.
We're gonna do some buy-in. Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna. So here's the thing, right? What you can get all kinds of stuff that is you don't see in the U.S. market, right? It's stuff like this here, which is a giant poster for some sort of cell phone company / cell phone plan, whatever Anada is, right? It's got Char, it's got Izaku. Cool, right? You don't see this kind of merchandise in the US, right? So if I come in here, right, I can go to some of my so okay, let me take a step slightly sideways, right? So you can use Yahoo Japan straightforward, right? But everything is going to be in Japanese, and unfortunately I don't understand that. So there's several proxy services that basically allow you to go through and purchase, basically you purchase it through them, right? They handle all the bidding for you. The buyers ship directly to them, and then they ship it to you after the fact. So I can come in here and I can search for all kinds of things, right? So here's something I'm currently watching is, of course, another perfect grade unicorn. Right.
Shocker right now.
Shocker, right? I only have 2 of these, and I'm totally watching the third because, hey.
By the way, you're getting called out by Gundam Planet in the chat for having 5,703 unread emails.
Only.
Where did you guys see my emails at?
I just saw 5,703 emails. I don't see them on the screen, but I assume you're being called out.
Whenever you open up a new tab, like your email is one of them, I think, and it shows like number
just the
of
notification number.
It's because I have all these emails, and I'm like, yeah, I should save that. And then when am I ever going to need a PayPal confirmation email from 2019? But I have it, so yes. There's actually, and to be fair, there's actually 12,000 unread emails in my inbox, and Google is always complaining that I'm running out of space. So yeah,
I'm right now at 5,373. Don't feel bad.
Yes, and I think it's awesome that Gundam Planet is here, assuming you're actually the real Gundam Planet and
it is, yeah,
not an imposter.
I think I got you beat there, Jason. 23,943 emails
amongst
my promotions folder.
Wow.
amongst all my email accounts, I might be able to match Jesse, but whoo,
baby.
Nice. Well, maybe next year that can be, we'll do like a midnight showing, and it'll just be me cleaning out my email, and we'll just get everyone to sleep. It'll be fantastic.
There we go.
But I do want to thank Gundam Planet for your hilarious Twitter feed, and of course your awesome service. Speaking of spending money, our promoters, yes, trying to segue in, our promoters, Gundam Planet, Shin, other people who I don't correctly remember. Jason, if you want to jump in, thanks for everyone for helping out on this.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got USA Gundam Store, Gundam Planet, who again is in the chat, JoJoHobbyandStuff.com, Robot Kai, Turbo Dork Acrylic Paints, and Gunpla Style, who are all joining us this year.
Yes. Thank you all for helping out. So Yahoo Japan, right? You can get a whole bunch of stuff here that I'm trying to remember how to go back to my saved items. You can't get here in the US, right? So I have like lots of promotional material, this giant sign back here, which interestingly, they did not ship it very well. It was just sort of slapped between two pieces of cardboard, and I'm really happy to made it more or less one piece. I'm trying to remember all my save searches. So one of the cool things is, and this is sort of segueing to the next section, is junk kits. So if you go in and you can actually search for junk, right? So they have, if you just throw junk in there, it's going to be all kinds of things, anywhere from finished kits to stuff that is like quite literally junk. All right, so here's some listings.
While you're pulling that up, yes. I got a $20 donation from Johan43, which has a personal plea for you. It says delete your emails.
Okay. You know what? Hey, I'll tell you what. If we get, for every dollar donated, I will delete an email.
There you go.
Right, and I've got 12,000 emails that are unread, so I expect to see $12,000 donated by the end of this. So
you better. We'll say we're less than $1,000 away from our next donation unlock, by the way, which would be the Operation V set and something else that I've completely forgotten that just slipped my brain. Oh God, what else are we giving away at $5,000? Oh crap! Wait, where is the thing? Where's the thing? The Master Grade Gundam XX as well.
Ooh, that's a good kit. I'm jealous, right? So if I take a look. Right, here's a junk listing with someone who's just getting rid of all of their stuff, right?
Oh, it's just like literally just a pile of plastic.
Yeah,
oh, goodness.
Right now, if I'm looking for something I haven't seen before, if I'm looking for kit bashing stuff, right? Just different pieces, right? This listing, 18 hours to go, it's at $32, right? So I can look at this and I can say, hey man, I'm guessing that's an MG right here. There's another MG. I see a whole bunch of high-grade stuff in here. Right, just tons of stuff. And then there's also stuff that is actually in pretty good condition that the sellers don't really want to vouch for the quality of it, right? Let's say it comes in to an auction house. They don't know the where it came from. They don't know who painted it, and they're just like, hey, we're gonna throw junk on that because they don't really know the quality of it, right? So here's a painted MGEX that has the junk tag on it. $91, right? So you have to watch. People were also watching this, right? But you can get real deep into these weeds, and if I go back like 15 pages, I'll get like arms and stuff. Oh, hey, I want that. No one paid attention to what I just bookmarked. And that's the problem with this, is you end up just seeing a whole bunch of stuff that you've never seen before or don't see very often, that you're like, yeah, I totally want that, right? So here you go, right? RG Mark II chest, torso. Here's the legs, right? So if you need, stuff that's been broken, kit bashing, it's not a bad place to come and look for parts, right? This is, there's all kinds of fun stuff in here, and I will just spend hours going page by page. Now, the problem is, oh no, did I want to do that? You end up spending a whole bunch of money. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I saw OBS pop up. I was like, oh, hi, OBS.
Yes.
But what you're saying is, if you just so happen, and I'm not saying that I have any experience with this, but let's just say, for the sake of argument, that you at one point lost a perfect grade Mark Tool's head jewel. Not that I would ever do that, but would that be a decent way to try to find a replacement, possibly?
100%, right? You never know what you're going to find. Zaki. I was going to, I didn't take the search. Do Zaki.
Breaker Mobile IRL. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Right, here's a whole bunch of stuff. So here's a PG Zaku, was it 33 millimeter cannon? Whatever the rifle is, right? So there's all kinds of stuff. You never know. And it helps if you can use the, whatever the kanji is for Zaku, that kind of thing. But, yeah, there's just all kinds of fun stuff in here. So, basically, there's a whole bunch of third-party services that allow you to purchase through it. So, Buyee is a good one. Their support is really shitty. So, let me throw out a story. So, at some point, I placed an order for probably like 50 items, right? And so, what they do is you order it, you bid on it, you win it, it comes into their factory, and they consolidate everything. They consolidate it, they pack it, and they ship it out. But there's some international shipping rules that aren't really well defined, and one of them was like this little unicorn glass, like a captcha, whatever those things are, thing. And so that was tagged as being dinnerware. So they packaged everything up in this big box, like this guy right here, and then go to ship it, and it's like, we can only ship that through Sal. And it's like, well, I have hundreds of dollars into this. I don't want to ship it through Sal. Can you pull it out? And they're like, no. And I went back and forth on this. Like, once you consolidate, they're like hands off. They're super dicks about it. And then I went back and forth for like a week. And then eventually it was like, fine, just ship it Sal. And then they come back and like, yeah, the box is too big to ship via Sal. And like, so eventually I got them to take it out and ship everything separately. But their their service just isn't that good, right? There's From Japan, which I use as well. They have less fees. And then there's Zen Market, which is pretty popular. I don't use them because you actually have to pay up front, right? You have to put the money into your account. And I much prefer impulse purchasing. So I actually went through, for the sake of a PowerPoint, and actually put all the fees together. Right? So you can actually see how this shit adds up. So if I look at this, right? So this is... I don't actually know the contents of this box. So if we get it to open this box, I have no idea what is in this box. And you guys can't see me because I have the screen up in the front, so you can see my hand touching the boxes on the side. This box, I have no idea what's in it. This big box down here is what's in the screen, right? So if you look at it, right, I bought a junk MG Faz for $29. which is, oh man, that's a great deal. After fees and domestic shipping, now it's $46. And then
That's still cheaper than 120 for retail, though.
Yeah, but I have no idea what the quality is, right?
True.
It could be awesome. It could be complete rubbish. It could have nubs. It could be glued. Some of the stuff is actually really good quality. I've got junk stuff that's been painted better than I can paint it. So you never know, right? So in theory, there's a mega size RX-78 in here that I paid $33, and then after shipping and fees, domestic shipping, $53. Now, they get you for that shipping for the international stuff. So $183 to ship this through, I think it came via either DHL, FedEx. But in total, this box here is just short of $500. So yeah, it adds up, right? So as you go through and you start looking at like, hey man, that's cool. What's this thing right here? I don't know what that is. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to like it. Well, there's a card, but you know, it adds up very quickly. So let me skip to the fun part and, well, no, that's not the right button. That's the right button. Here we go. We're going to open up the box.
So while you're getting that
Yes.
going, Jaguar DeSaul has a request for you as part of a $4.20 donation. He says, Falldog, you should give Jag your 120 VF-1 kits and the 1350 Yamato for free. What do you think?
I mean, for a $4 donation, that's it? Come on, guys.
Well, there is also a $5 anonymous donation as well.
Oh, he can have it. The anonymous can have it. Sorry, man.
Okay, cool.
Outbid. Yeah. Check got outbid. All
right, let's see what you got.
Oh god, that's okay. Whatever this one is, it's heavy. You guys see?
Yes.
So one of the cool things about the service is they consolidate everything, right? So you get 50 orders. I'm assuming this is the top, and they put it all in a box for you, right? So it even though international shipping is super expensive, you can actually save money by everything coming in one box. And they have services where they can actually have protective packaging to it, which I typically do if it's something of high value, just because I don't want it getting knocked around a whole bunch. But typically it's sort of not worth it. I found that Japanese shippers more often than not do a good job of already packaging things very well. Oh, good lord.
I wonder if the microphone might have gotten knocked away from your face a little bit. You got to really, it's kind of hard to hear you.
No? Better? Worse?
Better, yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
So, here we go. So here's $400 to bundle that. All the exciting stuff. And so you get a lot of packages like this, right? So I'm assuming at some point that meant something, either a listing or maybe they tag it when it comes in. So they definitely unbox. Sometimes they unbox things when it comes from the domestic seller and put it in these bags. I'm just going to tip over. I hope it doesn't use it. It certainly feels like that. Everyone loves unboxing videos. This will probably be a new trend on YouTube. Some stuff is, clearly it's whatever came from the domestic seller. And they opened it up, make sure it's not hazardous or it's what you ordered, and then they tape it back up and put it in a box to send to you. So who knows what is in this? So this would be that fast. So here's a Faz that before shipping and fees only cost $33. And if you, this is the fun part, right? I love taking old kits that people might be giving away and giving them new homes, taking them apart, look for nubs and stuff. And this is in decent condition, right? So you can see they sand the nubs. You probably can't see that because it's very, I don't have the super cool thing.
Looks better than my Faz. Mainly because mine isn't done yet.
Yeah. So,
I just found the polycaps for it like a week ago. So,
hey,
well, like 2 weeks ago.
The V-fin is in one piece, right?
Yeah. They're asking in chat though, is this the Verka or the old MG?
This
I think
is
that's the old MG.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's the infection there.
Because the Verka has like the more like lavender instead of the blue. It does the same thing that they do with the new.
Yeah. But I mean, it's still an old boy. I don't know if these originally came molded in red or if they're painted, right? There's always little things you don't realize about kits until you get your hands on them. Right, so it's got the decals applied, no top coat, someone did other lining. This is really good condition, right? This is, better than someone's first attempt at a straight build kit, right? So let's say, something did fall off. That goes there. Maybe?
While you recover it, do you have time for a donation real quick?
Yeah, go, please.
Sal Keen with a $20 donation says, love the cause, love the hobby, keep it up. Thank you so much for your $20 donation. Remember, all proceeds go to Cure Alzheimer's Fund. That is our benefactor for all of our charity streams. 100% of the money that you donate does go to preventing, treating, and curing Alzheimer's disease. It goes specifically to research projects that do those things. None of the money goes into anybody else's pocket. So it's a good cause. It's all good stuff. And we're less than $1,000 away from our next giveaway unlock as well.
Yeah, so how many emails do I have to delete so far?
Since the start of your stream, let's see, what time is it now? It's 2:38 my time, so it's been about 40 minutes. Let's see, so you got 5, 15, 20, 40, 45, 50, 70 emails. You have 70 emails to delete.
All right, so I got 70 emails.
Help Falldog clear out his backlog of emails before he clears out his backlog of Gunpla.
Well, yeah. Well, at this rate, neither of that's ever going to happen. Yeah, so Jag said that the red was painted. It came molded in blue, right? So someone put some love and attention into this kit. It is well built, and hey, I now probably have 3 different Fazes in my collection. Probably more, but we're not going to dwell on that. So this one here. I'm trying not to rip it. I'm missing the head. It's a 7-Eleven high-grade Gundam.
Oh, look at that.
Right? And I'm assuming...
From 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I'm assuming the head is in this small bubble wrap contraption. Otherwise, it's going to look really weird on the shelf. Yes, it is there. I'm trying to hold stuff up for the camera, so if my camera work and my showing off to the camera is absolute rubbish,
No, you're fine.
Yell at me.
You are perfectly fine, my friend.
I'm trying to do this expediently without breaking anything. So here we go.
You saw my segment. Is there anything expedient about what we do? Take your time.
I mean, it is, a mechanic horror. This at least has some decent production values behind it. So yeah, 7-Eleven RX. Maybe it'll focus. Maybe it won't.
Bon Bomb says good bubble wrap ASMR on that.
Yeah, look, it's got all the pieces. This has been lined, and I believe it's got a flat coat. It's got all the stickers, all the. I'm guessing they're stickers. Yeah. But it's in really good condition, and this was a junk listing, right? So if you're out there looking for hey, I need that 711, and the new in-box ones are like crazy scalped, you can find good quality build kits for your collection. And so,
And how much did that cost again?
Hold on, I gotta slip back to mine. This was, it's a real grade. It's not a high grade. It's a real grade. It's $18 before fees and shipping.
Nice.
Right. So, yeah, this is really cool. This is. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. This is me nerding out now, and I'm gonna be like, man, this is cool.
That's literally what this whole segment is just nerding out, and that is okay.
This is.
So do you think it's just listed as junk because it's a pre-built kit and that's how they're done, or?
I think what it is just the seller is not taking. It's a way for them to differentiate themselves from a professional listing and absolve them of any concerns about the final quality if you get it, right? So if I get if you were to purchase, what happened to the bean sabers? Oh no. If you go on there, right, you can find professionally built model kits that easily go for $1,000 or more. In high quality construction. The junk stuff, I think, is just a way for them to say, hey, this is something we have. We're going to sell it. If it's painted and you don't like it, well, it was listed as junk. Don't at me, right? This is something completely, out of our control.
All right, I see. That makes sense.
Yeah. And so here, go ahead.
Customer assumes risk, legal liability, etc., etc. We labeled this junk. We guarantee nothing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So this is that mega size. Oh god, that's tape. That's not wrap. This in theory.
It'll be fine.
Like normally, I'm very careful when I'm wrapping these, but this is a live stream, so. Yeah, so this...
No need to be careful here.
Manly strength in front of 40 videos.
Oh, it's the Anna one. Okay.
Yeah. And this is taped really well. Someone did a good job packaging it, so it's well done.
People are really liking the unboxing sounds, by the way.
I'm glad. I got a lot more to go. But yeah, so here's... Right, so this is listed as junk, and it looks like they shipped it in the outer box. Right, here would have been the shipping label for domestic shipping. How much of this stuff is pre-listing, I don't know, I'd have to go take a look. But there's another reason for it to be a junk listing. There's no assumed quality for the condition of the packaging, right? So if I'm looking for something mint for my collection, this box is not going to be a good fit. Oh, that's interesting.
So Salkine, these are all purchases from online distributors, such as or not distributors, but like people from overseas, like Yahoo Japan. We're mainly talking about how to purchase these items, things that you normally wouldn't get in the U.S., and that's how these are all coming about.
Yes.
Oh, is that the mythical master grade G-Self manual that people insist that we're going to get soon?
Oh crap! I wasn't supposed to share this.
People have been insisting for like 5 years. Yeah, some exclusive insider information.
Yeah, this tells you very cryptically of where the master grade is hidden. It's a scavenger hunt. It's deep in the Himalayas somewhere.
Yeah, it's a geocaching event, is what it is.
No, this was in the box. It is a 25th anniversary Camino book that I'm guessing.
That art is sick.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen this poster before. I mean, the G-Self is such a fantastic design.
It is. It's just a shame that it's in G-Reco.
Oh, well, we don't have to talk about that. But then because it is in G-Reco is the reason why we're never getting a master kit. Yeah, so this is cool. And this is things like you would never really see this in the domestic market. This might just be a promotional piece. I guess it was 2,000 yen, so not a whole bunch. But there aren't people in the U.S. who are redistributing these. So if you want original, promotion material like this, which I absolutely love, that's a good reason to go to Yahoo Japan and look for some of this stuff.
So was this just in the box and you didn't buy it, or
this was just in the box?
So you didn't. So you just got like a $20 collector's item or 2,000 yen collector's item for free, basically.
Yeah, I guess so. And that's part of
that's
the
pretty cool.
Sometimes, right? And so,
you got me wanting to go on here and start buying weird stuff and just upset my spouse more.
So here, I'm trying to show this toward the camera without jumping it off. Right, so here's the contents of this. It looks like someone started building it. Because I have a foot in a plastic baggie.
Okay. They cut out one part and they're like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, the shield is here. Right, I got some. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is.
Is it like translucent?
I think it's just because the backlighting.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There. But that is a cool look. There are a whole bunch of scratches on this. I don't know if you guys can see that at all.
A little bit, yeah, when you shine the light like that. Yeah, okay, now you can definitely see it.
So that's, if I was buying this new and I was expecting something pristine, I'd be pretty upset. But a $33 collector's edition mega size. Here's the head.
Plus art book.
Yeah. This is cool. I mean, I'm enjoying building this. It's going to be fun. If you guys haven't built it, the mega size kits are absolutely fun as hell. They're not complicated. So if you've never built, if you've been holding off on a perfect grade because you don't like you're afraid of the complexity, but you want a statement piece, this is, the mega sizes are basically an upscaled high grade kit. They are super simple to go together. They have a surprisingly high amount of detail. So, awesome, sexy sounds to going And this is when I lose a piece. But if you take a look, I'm trying to get the lighting just right. And I know it's not focusing that this closely because the camera's not designed to do that. But you can see it's got lots of molded in line details. So it is a high grade quality in terms of how it's built, in terms of construction, but there's tons of detail. So you could easily paint something like this to look like the real grade, or a painted mega size here is going to look better than the original perfect grade RX-78 too.
Yeah, I have a mega size Zaku, and it looks awesome in my D12. I love that thing.
Yeah,
and to line it up looks real good. We did get another $20 anonymous donation, by the way. So thank you very much, anonymous.
I appreciate it. Everyone here appreciates your donations. Thanks again. Yeah, toolless gating on it. So if I was a savage, I could easily just twist this out. But again, I am not a savage, so I will clip it out carefully when I get some free time. What else I got in this box? I got two more of
There's
these.
nothing wrong with twisting out parts, chat. Just so you know, there's nothing wrong with it. Don't let this crowd gatekeep you.
Look, we all start
because they're on gates. The runners have gates. See, that was a joke.
That was last segment.
Did you get it, chat? Because there's gates on the runner. Get it? Chat? I'm sorry. Please continue.
Just crickets. Just crickets. What else we got? So. Another. Okay, so here's another RX-78. This is the G3 colors. Yeah, it's in good condition. It's not painted. They did sand the nubs. Didn't exactly do the smoothest job, but I mean that's shelf ready. Right, so cool stuff. And if you guys know me, I love building, but I'm also a collector. So if it's on my shelf and I didn't build it, I am never going to hate on that because if it's cool. But I'm always going to build if I get the opportunity. But if I built everything that I wanted to build, I wouldn't have any free time.
I know that feeling so hard. My backlog, like, okay, so it's worth noting that most of these donation incentives that we have are literally just from my backlog. Like the ones that are tied to donation like goals. I need to get rid of kits. I have too many kits.
That doesn't sound like a problem. I'm confused.
Well, so like, but the thing is, like, I didn't even buy them. They were just given to me. So like, part of me feels bad because somebody was kind enough to give them to me, but like, I just don't know how I'm gonna finish all of these. I don't know if I've ever told you. I may have told you this story, but for anybody in chat that doesn't know, like, about a year ago, somebody reached out to me on social media and was like, "Hey, I'm moving out of state, and I found some kits in my storage unit. Do you want them?" I guess he was like a fan of the content and everything, which is awesome. It's like, okay, sure, fine. I figure he's gonna show up like 3 or 4 kits. Dude shows up with 2 SUVs full of kits. Like, what am I supposed to do with these? I don't know what to do.
You say yes.
I did, and then I gave away like 20 of them.
Yeah,
We did a lot of giveaways last year.
I bought like $100 worth of them off of you.
You did, yes, you did. Mod Team bought some, but I still have a lot. And actually, like some of these kits, like the Massacre Double Zeta Verka, if we hit, 20 grand or whatever it is in donations over the course of the weekend, I'll be very sad if it goes away, but I'll definitely do it for charity. Were there duplicates? No duplicates. None.
Yeah, you say yes, thank you, and you just hug them and you sleep on them.
Well, first you offer to buy them, and then the person's like, "No, just take them. I'm moving out of state, and I don't want to move them." And then you say, "Okay, I guess."
That's a dream haul, and you don't see that very often.
Yeah, no, it was amazing.
I remember
to preserve anonymity, I just call him my backlog senpai on my stream.
Yes, thank you, senpai. If I go back, there was a point, I want to say this is early 2000s, that Amazon actually had perfect grade wing kits that were $25 a piece.
Oh wow!
So I got 2 of them, and I sat on one for like a decade and ended up selling it. And then I bought 3 more off of Yahoo Japan. So yeah.
Jeez.
But I mean, everyone's got their special haul stories, and those are always fun. So here we go. This is I've been I've been trying to sneakily look at DeLong's website and figure out what generation these are. So either the 30th. That's what I was looking for. I wasn't sure if it's 25th or 30th. So the 30th anniversary kits from Bandai had a clear runner. And that's, I need to focus on this thing, it's a pain in the butt. And so you'd actually get a kit with a clear runner, and then you'd be able to build that out and put on these clear parts. And so that was extra cool on some of the older master grade kits, because you had all this tons of internal detail on these guys, and they were so much fun to paint. So I have got the Goof, I can never pronounce it correctly, from 08th MS Team, but I never had one Rama Rawls. And I saw this in the junk section, right? So this is the 30th anniversary. It's got the clear parts.
With the clear armor.
Yep.
Yeah. Clear is so cool.
And I don't know if you guys can tell, it's been painted.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it, and it looks fantastic.
It's got a gloss coat on top. I don't know if they painted it. I can, because it's one of the gloss coat can hide some stuff, right? But it's got. I have to take a look at the original listing to see how the colors match or not. Like you can see the nub marks where they sanded them, just because that's what I look for, right? There was a little thread on Twitter about criticism and giving constructive criticism in the community, and when I look at any kit, whether it's my kit or someone else's kit, I'm always looking for the finer details, the nub marks, right? So you probably can't tell. There's a little bit of, you can see where they cut the nubs there, right? It's a very, it looks like it was cut, I mean, very smooth cut. But you can just barely see it, right? And I see that stuff when I build my kits, and I judge myself whenever I miss sanding something down. So when I look at a kit like this, I'm always looking for those kinds of imperfections, just because it tells me a lot about the builder. And this was well built, could use a little bit of sanding, but this gloss coat is pretty much as perfect as you can get. It's not very glossy, but there's very little orange peel. And then, of course, the stuff inside, and you get the decals, right? So this is a fantastic kit. If I built this myself, I'd be very happy.
And this is considered
so
junk, by the way.
Yes, this had junk in the title, and I think it's the coolest shit ever. This is so happy. I'm so happy with this box. This is great.
That's sick. That's really sick.
Now I want to try avoid damaging it. It did come with the sword and the shield. You know, you get some minor scratches on the shield, just in the top coat. But hey, again, I'm not looking at this kit forcing them out. I'm just giving it my criticism, but I absolutely love this.
So Vendrilli comes in with another $5 donation, by the way. Thank you so very, very much for your $5 dono. And they don't pop up on the screen, but we've been actually getting a ton of new follows during this whole conversation, so we probably have a lot of new people here. For those of you just joining us, what the hell is it that you're doing right now, Falldog?
Okay, so
just to recap.
I am an obsessive collector and builder of all things Gundam. I've got, last I counted, probably 500 models in my inventory. And what I do, part of what I do is I build new kits, I paint kits, but I also look for old kits that need love and attention, right? If I see an eBay listing or a Goodwill listing for something that, it's been around the block, but it can be refurbished, I will absolutely jump on that and give it a new home. And what I'm doing here is I'm boxing these kits that I got off of Yahoo Japan, using front service like Buy-E. And what I've been doing is I just search for junk listings, right? Basically, it's got junk in the name, so there's no real guarantee of quality, but you can find some really good stuff on the site. When we were looking earlier, there was a listing for like $40 with probably about 10, 15 different kits just in a pile. So if you're looking for something fun that you haven't seen before, or you're looking for kit bashing parts and pieces, you can get that stuff from Japan and have a great time.
I'm going on Buy-E right now. I'm making a mistake. I'm going on Buy-E.
No,
right
don't do it.
Too late. I already have. Can you remind me what the Japanese is for junk?
Yes, here. I will. Hold on, let me go back.
Copy and paste it to me?
Yes. Hold on. Let me
copy and paste it in the Discord. We got another $10 donation from Anonymous. Thank you so much.
Right here.
Is this PowerPoint going to be available at the end of the screen?
I will post it on Twitter, and I will
post it
share
in our Discord.
I will do all that stuff, right? So
hell yeah.
I have saved searches, so if I just go back to that. So Buy-E, again, to the people who are just joining us, right? This is all Yahoo Japan, but if I go to Yahoo Japan, if I go here, oh no, I don't want to go to the original site, right? It's all in Japanese.
We are up to over 100 emails you need to delete now, by the way.
Oh yes, woohoo! I'll try and I might actually end up productive at the end of the day. But so yeah, if I look at this, it's auto translating for me. But right, this is all in Japanese, and it's typically only domestic shippers. But you have a proxy service like Buy-E, which you can purchase things from, basically use it as an auction site, and then they go ahead, it gets shipped to the proxy service, and then they package it and send it to you. So if you go in and then just search for Gundam junk, you never know what you're going to find, right? Here's a lot of master grade kits currently going for $45. And I don't know how well this shows up on the screen. I'm totally putting my head closer to the...
It looks perfect.
Okay. So I've got... What do I got? I got... This is...
These look like master grade.
So the listing says master grade, but I'm guessing the flag over there, if there is a 100 grade or 1/100
there is a
flag.
1/100.
Okay.
It's not a master grade, but it's a 1/100.
Yeah. So you have to, that's the thing. So when you look at this, you sort of have to look for those details and tell you what it is. So the listing says it's a master grade. I've got a version CAW RX-78. I've got, what's the blue GM? I've got the...
GM Custom.
Yep, I've got the Power GM. I've got I've got two of the ones from 0083. I've got a Nemo. I've got another Power GM, and I've got the GM from 0083 as well. I'm sorry, 08 MS Team for those two Gundams, I'm sure. And Master Grade Nemo, of course, right? So if you think about it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 MGs and a flag currently going for $45.
Oh, I could do you one better. So I just searched Gundam junk on Bai. The first listing, I don't know if you talked about this or not while I was fumbling around, but the first listing right up at the top there, 17 cents for what appears to be a real grade high new with the Hyper Bazooka and a bunch of other weird stuff that is current. I mean, it's 5 days out, but it's currently at 17 cents. So, I mean,
yes, a lot of stuff.
This is bad for my wallet. I should not be on here.
This is...
I also searched fountain pens, and there's a ton of awesome fountain pens for super cheap. Oh, no.
There's so much
Oh,
stuff in
I
there.
hate it.
There's-
Why did I do this to myself?
there's I think that's a master grade Zaku. There's the RE100, whatever the thing is from Victory.
The Gun Easy.
Yeah, there's a, I'm guessing that's a RG fully equipped strike. You got the gun cannon
detector.
Yeah. This is there's a lot of, you don't know what you're going to find in some of these listings. But yeah, that's a good listing. Because a lot of stuff starts at 1 cent. Right, here's an original or high grade Suzabi going for just under $5 right now. $8, 1 day left on the, I'm going to pronounce it incorrectly, so I'm not going to pronounce it at all. Look at that, it's got the back.
Oh, that looks so good.
Quality looks good. That's a good, like, you'd be surprised what you can find on here, right? And so it's got $8 on it. Here's a full armor Zeta. So this one, right? This has gone up to 53. And so, a couple things to note. So someone asked in chat about shipping and fees, right? So back to my awesome. You guys can't see it. I need to share my screen again. Oh wait, you guys can see my screen. Fees. So there's usually usually a service fee for any of these services. Yes, a service has a service fee. And then you also have to include domestic shipping, right? So the shipping from the seller in Japan to the local proxy service, and then international shipping to you, right? So this box, which I'm still not done with, the contents of the kits have to include the buy fees and domestic shipping. Is $252. But then another $183 to send this via the mail, and I'm holding up the box if you guys can't see it. Via, I think it's either FedEx or DHL. You can do SAL, surface, air, land, which is it gets on a boat, and you get it in 3 to 6 months. And I've done that. I have a box of laser discs that I paid 1 yen for, that I shipped via SAL, and one day it showed up and it was in great condition. And here's actually a list of some of the shipping stuff, right? So EMS, FedEx, DHL, EMS here is just really expensive, right? But FedEx DHL is pretty close. So I usually just go whatever's the quickest international with tracking and the cheapest. So yeah, you got to watch for that domestic shipping, right? So the thing is, right, these deals are really good, but then the fees catch up to you, right? So the consolidation fee to put everything in a box like this was $10. So it can add up. And I did have another. Oh, another thing to note, right? So when you bid on these items, you can do a regular bid or you can do what's called a sniper bid. So let's say I want, what do I want to bid on? Here we go. I don't want that.
Yes, thank you very much, Jaeger Moo, who says 5 more emails to Yeet with a $5 donation.
Awesome. Thank you. Every dollar counts. It's all going into a great cause.
Yeah, clearing out your backlog of emails. And something Alzheimer's.
Yes, something Alzheimer's. So let's say I want to bid on this guy, right? I can do a snipe it now, and that's I think it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes prior to the end of the auction. It places that bid, right? So if I'm trying to be sneaky and I don't want to bid it up right now, I can place that sniper bid. But you have to watch out. A lot of these have automatic extension, right? So what that means is if there's a new bid within the last 5 minutes, it adds another 5 minutes on it. So I've got into bidding wars that have lasted an hour and a half because every 5 minutes someone bids higher, and it just keeps going and going and going. It's not like eBay, where it's everyone throws in at the last second, whoever's highest wins. So it can definitely escalate. So just something to be aware of.
So just for funsies, I decided to search for Gundam PG junk, and there is a whatever the China Red perfect grade full armor unicorn is. I found one of those on here. Its current price is 165,000 yen, though, because that is a very rare kit.
Sounds right.
I have 2 of them already, but I would totally go for the 3rd one.
Do you?
I do.
Wait, are you only talking about
the China
PG
Red
unicorns, or just like the special version here? You already have 2 of them.
I have 2 of the PG China Red unicorns.
With the full armor set too, or?
Whatever it shipped. Well, there wasn't an option set like the FA. There wasn't. I don't think there was an FA set for the China Red.
What the hell am I looking at then?
I want to see. What did you search for?
I searched for Gundam PG and then the junk tag.
PG.
It just Gundam PG junk.
How far did you go?
That's like 1 page.
Oh, hello. Okay, so this is a custom painted build.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
Yep. And so so I don't remember so the frame on I want to say it was a yellow frame on the China Red. Yes, it's a yellow frame. So this may have been a custom from the ground up.
I see.
I'm guessing it's junk. It's missing the faceplate.
Still pretty badass though.
Yeah, but I'm not paying $1,000 for that.
No. The one that I saw that I actually really want to do is somebody's got a metallic green master grade Zaku 2, and I think it's like the original Zaku 2, the 1.0, but it's only on there for a quarter right now and has 18 hours remaining.
Yeah, this website is a problem. It is.
Yeah, no, I see why.
And there is
we're teaching over 100 people how to use it now. So use this power wisely.
Yes. Everyone, leave these auctions alone for me. Right.
Which is something I've said to you since you've sniped Goodwill auctions out from under me. I know for a fact you have, because it says like outbid by F asterisk asterisk. I could only imagine who F asterisk asterisk D is or G is.
I've stopped. All the stuff in Goodwill is just overpriced now, for what I've seen. So, but here, this here, right? So these are a whole bunch of wing parts, right? So if I have got a wing that I have an issue where, let's say I lose one of the arm pods, I can get replacement pods for it. Here's a Astray shield for $16. Maybe I'm working on a cool kit bash, or maybe I want to have 2 shields on it, right? This is a great way to get additional parts for your build. Here's the waist for a unicorn. So yeah, it's great for kit bashing and if you break apart. All right.
I'm creating an account and you can't stop me.
Oh boy. And there is an app, and you can use the app. I've sat around for hours on the app just scrolling page after page after page. And you just like it, and then you come back and look at it later, and you're like, ooh.
Now the question is, do I want to try to open my email and hopefully it doesn't crash my computer?
Depends on how many
Thus
unread emails
ending the stream.
Pull up your phone and open that email on your phone.
That would be the smart thing to do. I mean, I have 64 gigs of RAM. Like, I'm not that worried about it.
That's why you pay me the big bucks.
Yeah, pay you the whole $0.
5 figures of zeros.
Hell yeah. So that was all just one box, and that wasn't like, I mean, all intents and purposes was not that expensive.
No, compared to buying it new, it's you can find some deals out there. And
Jaegermoo says JoJo has a kit that you've been looking for. Hey, I mean, a $5 minimum donation might get you to win a couple gift cards, which you all have already done.
so I can make sure. Oh no, where'd OBS go? There we go. So here, this is something I wanted for a while, but the prices are really high, so I decided to take a chance on a junk kit. And I really don't want to open it up because it is a Zeta kit, and as everyone knows, transforming gimmicks are Bandai's weak points. Let's see how many pieces fall off. Some of them already went loose. There we go. Almaro's Zeta, Master Grade. And
Hey, nice.
it's got all the, I'm guessing they're decals because I don't see the outer lining of the sticker. But it's not top coated, so I want to be very careful, otherwise it'll pull off. But hey, I probably paid 25% less for this than I would if I had just got a brand new one. So
That is a really cool kit too. Like, I have one I built for my birthday stream last year. It was a Secret Santa gift that I got. I love the color scheme on that thing.
yeah, it's fantastic. So you can see
A little bit of pank.
Yeah, so people have, it's been lined, not top coated. The nub marks have not been sanded. They've been cut with nippers, but they haven't been sanded down, so there's a little bit of roughness to them. So this one, if this was normal, a regular build, I would take it all apart, I would clean it up. But because the decals are on there and they're very fragile, if they're not top coated, I'm not going to mess with it. And you probably can't see, but you have the decals on the wings and the edge, right? It's a rounded area. So normally you would paint and you would use a bit of decal sealer to wrap them around. Because it isn't coated, it's actually just sort of flapping up at the end. So I could literally just pull this whole decal off if I wanted to. And I'm just going to not touch it. So, right, that's a kind of thing, right? So it's a junk kit. if I want to pull these decals off, that could be a huge disaster, or I'd have to buy some new ones if I ever want to finish it, right? So there's another potential downside to a junk listing like that, right? So, cool, bad things, you know, it's an interesting mix. Don't fall over. This office was clean, and now it's just packing material on the Gundams, which is its own fun thing in itself.
It's the way things go.
Mm-hmm. And I do have another box. Do you guys want to see me open up the second box?
Yeah.
I literally have no idea what is in this box.
Good.
No idea. How much? How bad could it be?
It is.
Become the card pack opening stream.
Kind of.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Should
Pat
I go buy
Bear's
some
later.
packs of Magic the Gathering for when I do my stream?
See, Pat Bear's tomorrow, but man, we're doing plenty of unboxing already. No, I already changed the title to Gunpla Unboxing ASMR. So.
I don't know what's in it, but this box is heavier than the other box, which is larger. So we're gonna give it a go.
Falldog, you're gonna be mad at me.
Uh-oh.
I placed a bid on the thing.
I don't know. Is it something I just liked in the stream? Because
No, this is like a crazy looking, like glossy metallic Zaku 1 that I think is painted.
is it the clear one? Because I totally like the clear one.
No, it's not a clear one.
Okay. Because those early finish. So if you go on DeLong and you take a look at some of the early master grades, I think he has them under master grade 2. Yes. The early official coding versions. Those are really cool. They're probably not good quality because they're early. This has got to be, the Zaku's got to be from 1999. So quality, not that. I mean, it's a Zaku Master Grade version 1. It's got the giant eye, and Bandai's I don't. Have you ever built any of their plated kits?
I have. I built the special coating version of the Freedom Gundam, and it's got like that metallic plating to it, and it peels off, and it's disgusting.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're very inconsistent. Like they're red. If you ever get a red plated, and this is for everyone in the chat, if you're looking at any sort of the metallic red plated kits, those are always good. The gold and colors is woefully inconsistent. So that's part of the reason why the MTEX Freedom is a little bit sketched to me, because the Purple Grade Freedom, the gold was all over the place. So we'll see what happens there. What is this thing? Oh my god. All right, I'm going to start with the smaller things. Okay, so how am I getting this? I'm going to pronounce it wrong. How do you do this? Gundam from Double O.
Hey yo.
Hayut with an H.
From Age, you said?
No, from Double O.
Yeah, it's like that. Looks like a Kyrios or something.
The thing that transforms into a plane.
Yeah, that's a Kyrios. Is that the Master Grade Kyrios?
Yeah, I thought it was I thought it was an H. I don't know. I see the words in my head and I'm terrible at pronouncing them.
I got one of those. I love that kit.
Yeah, I have one that's unbuilt in the box, but I wanted to get a second one so I could have one that was transformed next to it once I finish out my Gundam room. Yeah, there's I'm guessing the head is wrapped in what appears to be a Kleenex right there. Yeah, I'll definitely open this up later. What's interesting, so this junk listing said it came with the MG Exia hands, but I'm pretty sure they use the same hands across the line, so I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, so again, me as a collector, I'm filling out my collector space with that. I actually do have 2 Virtues. I want to brag about that too. I'm sorry, Rod. Mantis. My plan is to have that in 2 different forms too. What is this thing? Okay, hold on. Oh god, what is this? This must be an Oh! Alright, I'm gonna put this down and I'm gonna come back to that in a second, because that's gonna be oh, there's another thing in here too. Jesus. Okay, so again, going back to what I said earlier, getting random stuff that you don't see in the US market very often. When was the last time you saw a wall scroll? And when was the last time you saw a Gundam wall scroll?
So there is a shop in one of our malls that sells a lot of like tacky Japanese goods that has wall scrolls.
Oh.
But I don't think I have any Gundam wall scrolls.
I haven't opened.
Wall scrolls are still cool.
Wait, we're gonna have along with the unboxing, we're gonna have a live unrolling, a Twitch first.
Yeah, Stroud said the same thing. Flashbacks of the mall in the early 2000s. That's such a weird scroll.
Yeah.
It's just like random dudes floating around a full armor unicorn. What the hell?
I mean, that's got to be Banner, Mr. Banana,
Nausea.
and then that's got to be Audrey. I mean, you probably can't see in the camera, but like you can just make out hair and lips. That's probably going to be official artwork. Wait, what do we got down here?
Banana.
Annie Camp 2014.
Also, is the scroll upside down?
No.
Because it has the string on the bottom.
I got string on both sides.
Oh, it does? Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would assume it's official. I don't know what Anime Camp 2014 is with palm trees. That looks like official copyright information, maybe. So I got it because it's unicorn, and I have an obsession there. So I'm gonna.
You sure do.
Roll this back up. So we had our first ever unrolling, and then our first ever re-rolling.
Mm-hmm. First time in Plastic Model Weekender history.
We are breaking new ground here, folks.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right. So this is what weighed a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna open it up and hope it's as magical as I would hope it is. String on both sides for the strands. That's hilarious. Again, publications. No one is taking a lot of these publications, these Gundam publications, and releasing them domestically in the U.S. You've seen just
Wait,
how.
is that like a book or what is that?
Hold on, I have to unwrap. Lots of shit. If this is what I expect it is.
11 guesses in chat.
It is a photo book, yes.
Oh.
I thought it was going to be a puzzle.
No, it is. Drawings of Gundam by YUJI. UG? Haida? Kaida. Look, I'm German, and I only learned how to speak German, so my ability to pronounce Japanese words is woefully awful for my hobbies.
Oh, same.
Yeah. So this is hardcover art book.
Pretty sure it's not Yuji Naka from the Bill Report, but good try.
These look like all the.
Or maybe it is. I mean, Plamo knows. Sorry, go ahead.
This looks like it's all the master grade artwork. Is this pulled out?
Yeah, it's
does.
really interesting to get like the SDs sort of mixed into some of the things here too. That's pretty cool.
I'm trying not
That's
to.
that's what I thought, Plumbo Build Report. I thought that was Sonic Stat.
Hold on. This is mint condition, and I'm trying not to bend any of these pages. Yeah. So this is cool. This is totally a coffee table book of all this guy's artwork.
I love it. It's funny.
And
Svart Ulfer with a $10 donation says, "Thanks for the event. Thank you for the donation, my friend."
oh my god, look at it's signed.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
A woo?
That. These are
A
just
whoa?
cool. Again,
That's cool.
This is the stuff that you don't find domestically. Right?
It's also the stuff that people are just giving away. Also, basically, if it's under junk, it's obviously that's something that they want to keep in their collection.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Here's a. So I'm guessing, yeah, this is a digital artwork. This is the. Right. So this cover art, if you guys recognize it, that's the original New Gundam for the Master Grade. And you can actually see here, it's like a step-by-step process. I'm guessing that's Photoshop. And you can see, basically every layer and every step. So as an artist, if I could draw, this would be awesome just for that alone.
It's so pretty.
Yes.
Look
so,
at that. Look at that.
Cool.
OG100 has the best new artwork, says Jagged Man. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Oh, dude, check out this one. Dude,
Oh, that's sick.
dude, that's the colors on that. I know you're a poster guy. So you gotta love this too.
Yeah, no, that's really awesome.
These F90 types.
You just reminded me of something. Speaking of posters, do we have any left? Check my store real quick. Ah, we've got 11 left. So if you do want a PMW limited edition poster, there are 11 remaining.
I don't know what this is, but that's definitely a Zaku about to take out a kaiju.
Wait, what? What the hell?
A Zaku about to what?
That
Ooh,
kaiju, right?
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what
Like
this
a
is
big
from.
lobster man or something. Cool.
Yeah. I don't know what this is. Whatever that is. My arm is getting tired because this book is heavy.
It looks like it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna set
It's
that
huge and hardcover.
Yeah, it is big. I'm going to set this aside safely. And then the last thing in the box is this. And you can find a lot of these. So what these are basically lots of just random merchandise. I can never pronounce it, Gespon or Geshpon, whatever the stuff is that you get from like vending machines or vending.
Yeah, Geshpon, yeah.
And sometimes you get really cool things out of it. So sometimes I'll see a listing and I'm like, oh, that's one cool thing in there. I'm just going to get it. And you never know what you're going to get out of it, right? So it's like a boxing within another unboxing.
So this is just all random stuff that you just like goes in like one listing?
Yep, one listing. So
You make Cars Tommy very excited, by the way, with the mention of Gotcha.
These appear to be playing cards from Seed, or trading cards that are also transparent or translucent. So that's cool. Maybe I'll give these away. Jason, is that something I can do on this stream? Is give stuff away?
It would be if it's tied to a donation or free entry, we could probably make it happen. Yeah.
Cool.
Speaking of donations, we had a full $10 donation from Spark Ulfer.
Yep.
Who says, thanks for this event.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Awesome.
I got that earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Well, shout him out again. But yeah, what do you think? I mean, we could make that work pretty easily. I can do kind of like we've been doing with everybody else. You know, $5 minimum donation during your segment will get you entered into win some of these translucent cards. How about that?
Yeah.
Then I can just forward your information over to Falldog, and if you're comfortable with coordinating with that, I'll forward over the info.
Or if you want, I'll just put it in a box, and you can send me a label and hide who you are. Your secret identity is safe with me. But yeah, so
That's fine.
Someone is going to get a whole bunch of, a nice little bag of translucent Gundam C cards. Oh look, this is. Can you guys see that? Hold on.
I am waiting for the screen to catch up so that we can see it.
It's one of those shifty thingies. Yeah. That's cool.
Oh, the holographic kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is cool. Here's exactly where it's. This is like the kind of fun, cool stuff you just don't see a lot. Lenticular, yes, very good.
That's the word. Thank you. I couldn't remember what it was either.
So someone is going to get this cool little pack of cards. What else we got? I have. What do you guys think's in this?
I have added it to the list of giveaways. It's the char chicken from Gundam-san.
Yeah, and it appears to be
Like a teacup?
Oh, this is interesting. This is
Is that supposed to be like a sake bowl or something like that?
That's what it looked like, but inside,
Oh, is it like a display kind of? Oh, okay.
So I've got a storybook. And these pictures are just hilarious.
Yes. I still need to watch Gundam-san. It looks absurd.
So I've got a little storybook. And then on top of it, I have 3 buttons.
Bon Bombs is losing her mind in chat. It's hilarious.
So these are buttons. I've got, oh no, I dropped the buttons. Hold on.
While you get those, we got another donation in from J Riser, $6.66. No comment, but thank you so much for the donation, my friend. Getting dangerously close to 5K.
Oh.
Got about $800 to go, which sounds like a lot, but considering how much we've raised in 2.5 segments, man.
I think this is supposed to like scoot around, but the wheels are sort of short, so yeah. And a sticker. A sad sailor running after. Oh no, I dropped all the buttons. Oh no. Maybe I'll give this away too. Can I give this one away? People in the chat seem to love this.
Sure. I mean, it's your call.
Yes.
If you just message me, like, let me know when you've shipped stuff out, and I'll pick winners for them, sure.
Yeah, pick a winner. So someone can get this awesome set. Look, it's all back together. It's not worth this. I mean, it was probably.
I doubt that it would be worthless, my friend. That's a pretty cool little piece.
Someone wants this. All right, I will make sure to pack that up nicely. So someone's gonna get that. What else we got?
Yeah, presenters can't win, but you can do your own little gift exchange. I won't stop you. Just can't do giveaways with them.
Anyone a little GOG?
It's so
Demo
tiny.
kit? I'm curious what year this is. Sorry, 1999.
Yeah, it looks about that old, yeah.
see what else we got. Oh, another bag of stuff.
Another bag of stuff.
So these are little figures.
What on earth is that?
So,
It's a big ball of little boys.
yeah.
And Code Ezra, thank you for the $10 donation, my friend.
Here's a little one of the bear guys. THRU, I guess. All kinds of just weird things. I don't know. Can I? What are we at for donations? What are we at so far? Viewer.
I'm sorry, I was typing a thing in the chat. I apologize.
What are we at for donations?
What are we at for donations?
Yes.
Right now we are at $4,165.05 because we just got a $10 donation from Damage Dan.
Okay.
Great cause and super fun. Thanks for putting this on and giving me something to watch while building. Well, I'm happy to have that be a thing for you. We'll be here all weekend.
Woohoo! Thanks, everyone. So I totally want to give this away, but I also want to go through it first and pick out what's really. So maybe next
Give you all the
year.
stuff I don't want.
Maybe next year. It's all about theming. Like I want to put the RX next to on my RX shelf, kind of thing. So,
Sure.
So that maybe next year this will be in the prize pool. I'll set that aside. What else we got? They appear to be some sort of mug. It's got the new Gundam on it. It's a very small mug. I've noticed all the dishware I've got for these collections is really small. And
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because they're designed for kids or just we Americans have such big portions even in our drinks.
Now, is that another mug behind you that's in the bag there too? Because I've
Yes.
seen here. There's a shop here called what is it? Playtime, I think they just call themselves, and they have that big Gundam mug.
And here's a Zaku. It's a cool little thing. Set that down here. What else we got? So this is. Ooh, I got a head, and it's called the Flash Sound Head. Probably an accurate description. It looks like I can put batteries in the bottom, and it may or may not flash and sound after I put batteries in.
Wow.
I don't know what kind of batteries it needs. It seems very stubby like batteries, but something to check out. And I like that idea of hold a charity auction for the mystery items.
I like the idea. I do not have the infrastructure to do it, nor do I have an auctioneer's license.
Do you actually need a license to do that?
I believe so in Texas, yeah.
Oh. Do I need a license? We could have like a blind auction next year for random stuff. That might be
Yeah,
fun.
silent auctions are a different story. Yeah.
Okay.
Where is the PMW store? Type *store in the chat and you'll get a link to it.
You'll have to check your local laws. It's always a little convoluted.
Yeah, Texas is just weird.
Maybe what I'll
Texas
do is over the course of the upcoming year, get more of these bundles and we'll actually list them in the store next year. With every penny going to the great cause that is the Cure of Alzheimer's Fund.
Heck yeah.
So, it's going to be so much good stuff. So what else we got in here? I got two things left. A toy book collection series, Gundam Operation Valku. That has this. A little gun cannon figure with the base.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and a nice, the box is sort of the box. You can see what it looks like and set up there. So that's cool, right? If I was a huge gun cannon fan, I'd be like, this is the shit.
That one.
It looks pretty cool. Look at the little core fighter right there.
And now you're all, yeah, so Xionix even saying, dude, this stuff is sick. Yeah, listen, now you know how to find it and buy it yourself and sign up for auction houses that you typically wouldn't be able to sign up for, which I may have done and may have put bids in for things that Sig doesn't need to know about. Those.
I'm a bad influence. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is the bad influence stream, chat.
Mhm.
This is the bad influence segment.
Yeah, and what the hell is this? So, it's definitely a Tournay Gundam.
What is that? It's got foam.
Is it for like VHS tapes?
Open it back up again?
Open it back up and show us.
That
sorry, I
sure
was
looks
looking
like for VHS or like, yeah. I mean, no, they're too stubby to be VHS.
Yeah,
What
What the hell
like,
goes
maybe?
in there?
I don't know. And look,
did
I
the
got-
Blu-rays or the DVDs go in there or something? Or are you supposed to put like pictures in there or
So
something?
wait, there's instructions. Hold on. That's glued in. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it. So
Yeah, I'm saying in chat DVD cover of some kind. Yeah.
yeah. So if I look here,
Stroud saying Blu-ray.
this says DVD. Something 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 DVD.
Oh.
Okay, so that's probably like a collector's box for DVDs.
Yeah. And what's interesting, it's got these little clips here and at the bottom, and it's got like
I'm so
in the picture, it
happy.
looks like you put like a almost looks like a I wouldn't say a Gunpla manual. And you can almost like you put a Gunpla manual or another book in the middle of this set.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, like if you want, like maybe you were supposed to like take the original sleeve out of like the Blu-rays or something and put it
that
in
could
there.
work. But it seems really high, right? If my DVD is that big, and my clips are here and down here, that seems a bit big for the Blu-ray
Yeah, maybe.
covers.
You know what it might be? That kind of looks almost like a steelbook case or something. But,
I mean,
or a case for a steelbook case of something.
yeah. So it doesn't really say. It just says one Earth, light, moon, butterfly. Well, one light, Earth light, two moon, butterfly. So I'm guessing maybe there are 4 volumes in the DVD set. I don't know. But I mean, as a showpiece, look at that cover art.
Oh, yeah, the cover art's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's absolutely incredible.
this is just really cool. Compilation movies. Stroud's got it. So I guess this is a cool little set for the compilation movies. So I guess I need to go buy compilation movies to sit in my cool set. But that's cool, right? And you got the artwork that goes all the way around the back.
Yeah, these are things that you wouldn't even know existed if you just buy stuff from like Barnes and Noble
Yeah.
or wherever you buy stuff from.
So this is cool, right? This is sort of half the fun of buying these junk sets is you don't know what you're going to get, right? I'm not a big Seed fan, so to me the translucent cards that someone here is going to luckily win, I wouldn't know what to do with them. But if I was a huge Seed fan, I'd be like, man, these are the coolest things ever. But then you get random things like this that you have no idea what this is all about.
Fascinating.
So,
Absolutely fascinating.
yeah, I actually have a buddy who's big into these kind of collectibles. I'm sure he would love this. So, this is cool. And if like they release this stateside, it would be stupid expensive.
Yeah.
So cool. That's pretty much what I had to do today.
Yeah. No, I mean, hey, you know what? We've filled up a lot of time and we've talked about a lot of cool shit.
That's what I'm here for, time filling and $100.
I'm here for 2 hours of vamping. Yeah. No, that was very cool. I mean, this is all really neat stuff. I'm wondering if the chat might have any questions that we can field before we start wrapping things up. Give the chat a chance. I mean, you're talking to someone that's got probably the biggest collection that I know of, that and just a ton of knowledge about Gundam merch and weird stuff. So like, if you have any questions about, kits or the process or buying things, this might be a good time to ask them in the chat.
Yes, I haven't been paying enough time to attention to chat. Oddest thing I picked up from Goodwill. Let me see if I can find a photo of it. So I got a perfect grade wing kit that I'm pretty sure was in a smoker's house. It not only was completely covered in dirt and grime.
Oh no!
But I'm pretty sure what are tobacco stains.
Ew.
So hold on, I think it's actually on my website because I picked it up to start a project, and then like everything else, I've got 1,500 projects that I never complete.
And you said this was a PG wing?
Yes.
Oh no.
Hold on, let me see if I can find.
Incredible.
Yeah, Karsk has the right idea. It's a pre-weathered kit.
Yeah, it just went through tobacco fire to get there. Where is I could have sworn I created a post because it was going to be part of a series, and then I just never did anything with it.
While you find that, Stroud Davian in the chat says, "Hi, Falldog, long-time listener, first-time caller. My question is why?"
Why not? Nope, I just scrolled by the T-Stormer, so that's a thing that exists.
Yep.
All right, hold on. I need to. Yeah, my website is. If you guys haven't been to it, I'm the guy behind Layman's Gunpla guide, which is probably at least a decade old, if not 15 years. Back when I started, there were only a couple sites actually did guides and stuff, so I wanted to take a lot of information that's out there and make it a website, and I did. So a lot of people have come thanked me for the services, and everything's been a labor of love, right? I mean, a lot of my stuff is sort of outdated, and I have typos, I'm terrible, that sort of stuff. But it's always been a pleasure to share my collection and share my skills with people. So if you guys can see my screen,
We can.
there's one of the wings.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Oh, that's horrible!
Yeah.
Oh no!
So if for the folks who's here who aren't familiar with the perfect grade wing, so this is hard plastic, the wing itself, and then these are all rubbery things, the individual feathers, and you can see they're just black with mold. You have these drips here that I think is from like the tobacco in the air. Here's a leg. Here's another wing, and you can see this drip. Like, what the heck happened to this kit?
Jesus.
Right, I can see it pulling up in the crevices.
It's like they used it as a spittoon.
I mean, it may have been stored outside too.
Maybe.
And so here's what I was planning to do with this. So this post is from 2017. I put it back together. I cleaned it, right? So here's the wing after I gave it a good clean. So you can see it did all right, right? So here's the feather. It doesn't smell anymore. I don't think it really smelled in the first place. But my plan was to do a weathered build of this scene right here with the perfect grade kit. So I still have this in a box, ready to go. Just so many projects, so little time.
That probably fits in with Jag's question. The real question is, when are you finishing the 1/20th scale Vulk?
So that's currently in a box. One of them is in a box. I took that apart to put in storage. And then the other one, that's right, I have two. I've got the Jurwalk mode and the fighter mode. That one's still new in box. That I really want to put LEDs in it, but I don't know anything about LEDs, so yeah, that might be a while. But I'll definitely, now that I have room, it'll actually be on display, and you can. I'll send you photos that go over it.
So. And I just want to mention again before we get to, we got about 10 or so minutes left. We did talk about some trinkets, some fun things. We talked about some cards, a little Gundam Sand set. If you guys want a chance at winning those, $5 minimum donation before the end of this segment will get you entered into winning those. And Falldog's gonna send those to me, and I'll send them to you. Just
Speaking
an FYI.
of a $5 minimum donation, Kite PK with $5 ripped that poor wing.
I know, right?
But look, here's the thing. When I'm done with it, it's going to look like one of the best damn perfect grade wings you've ever seen. It might take a year for me to actually get to that project, but I want to give that a good home, right? And that's what I try and do with these guys.
Yeah.
I'm all about rehoming and giving them a good life.
Yep.
So some of the ones.
Falldog's basement is the Gunpla orphanage.
It's currently under construction. Once it's finished, I will have so much space. Part of my collection in boxes, which I've also got through Bai and Yahoo Japan, is I probably have 4 or 5 Master Grade EXS Gundams. One of them, the plan is to make a Hummingbird Gundam, Master Grade Hummingbird, and then the rest, it's going to be a staged transformation on the shelf. So that's going to be cool. It's going to be a fantastic room once I get it done. So
Cars has a bit of a hard question. I don't know if you're gonna be able to answer this one.
Go for it.
But what is your most prized item in your collection? I feel like that's like asking someone what their favorite movie is. Like that's so broad.
So it's. I'm picturing everything in my head, and I'm trying to see what's most prized. I mean, if I look at it from kits that I've done a really good job with, if I want to keep it specifically Gundam related, the Eln Hobby Kshatriya is absolutely, it's a rubbish kit, but the build just turned out phenomenally.
Granted, one's so bad.
Granted, the binders tore the chest apart and the LEDs don't work anymore, but it from condition to paint, it looks so good. I don't have it with me. I have to go grab it. I think one of my most prized possessions is there's an artist called Daniel Warren Johnson, and if you guys remember my stream from last year, he did a custom Zaku commission for me. I found out about him, and I'll see if I can find a photo of this. He did a absolutely stunning Akira commission. And I saw that, I'm like, wow, this is one of the coolest artists ever. The owner of it, who commissioned it, ended up selling it on eBay because they were trying to go after another Holy Grail. And I saw that, and I was like, boom. So I have, let me share this out. I have this in my collection. If you guys can see that.
Just waiting for it to show.
I don't know how delayed I am.
What on earth? That is awesome.
It's one of a kind.
Yeah.
And it's just phenomenal, the amount of detail that's in this thing. And
it looks like a manga panel.
Yeah, and you can tell the difference.
A full page.
Like the way he painted it, used like whiteout for like the white spots here, and like whatever the stippled material that they used for like the shading on the cape. It is just so badass. I cannot wait to get that framed. I have a bunch of other stuff that's going to end up on the walls. If you guys remember, let me see. Do you guys remember Gundam Guy, the blog that mysteriously went defunct? And of course, you can see here from the Google listings: is he married? Does he have a mask? Is he dead? All those questions I don't know, because he literally fell off the face of the planet. He had a header image. I don't know if I'm gonna, if I can find it. I'm just hoping it randomly shows up in Google listings. So, yeah, this is one of my friends. He did a bunch of great Gundam pieces, and the one of them was actually the title, the banner image. Oh, it's gonna take so long to find everything. You guys will get a super tour of this. He did a banner image with all the different Gundams from the original to the Unicorn that I have the original of, and I need to find that and get that framed. So I got a lot of really cool art. I would say my most valuable stuff is that art, because it's, you know, it's got a personal connection and it is sort of one of a kind.
Mm-hmm. One of a kind stuff's great. Like I have an Akira print that I still need to figure out who the artist is for it, because the artist that is on it, I wanted to try to find more of his work, and then I just found that person that claimed to have been the artist actually just stole a ton of people's artwork and started getting called out for it online. So I'm really upset about that, and I want to find who actually made it, because it's one of my favorite pieces.
Yeah, I actually bought a picture rail to go around the entire room, so that I can move art around and have it displayed along with the Gundam all my kits at the same time. So
nice.
That's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a really cool room when it's all done, and then it might take a while because everything's in boxes and there's so many things that I want to build, and all these projects like that wing where it's like, hey, I want to build this. Do I have room for a perfect grade wing with outstretched wings on a shelf somewhere? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll have this room with tons of space where I can do these weird projects that take up a lot of room, and have them actually on display, and hopefully keep them relatively dust free. So
Relatively.
Mm-hmm. So Zenus asked about the gun cannon.
Mm.
So I don't think it's technically the mobile suits in action. It's called Gundam Operation, I guess, about who. So I do want a 112 RX 70-2 Gundam. Those are really hard to find, especially if you're trying to do it for any reasonable pricing. A new in-box one will be from anywhere between $15,000 US to $25,000 US.
Now, is that a kit or is that like a statue?
It's a technically a kit, but it's a statue.
What?
Right. It's not on runners, but you have to assemble it. So,
jeez.
Come on, so I'm always on the lookout for one, but they're insanely expensive. I don't remember if it was USA Gundam Store or Gundam Planet. I messaged one of you guys and was like, "Can you help me find one?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're trying to find one ourselves."
Fair enough.
Yeah, so there's very few. No, I've got the 124. So let me see. Yep, here's a listing for 15 grand for one. Here's a listing for 31 grand, and it has 2 shields.
That's insane.
So before we have to wrap up this segment, is there anywhere that you're going to be posting the guide you've written today? Or guide you've written and shown us all today?
Yes, I will take this absolutely visually stunning PowerPoint presentation and I will take screenshots and I will just post them up on Twitter. I don't know if Jason, you want to retweet that or if you want to.
Oh, I probably will, yeah.
Or whatever works to help get this to people. And
Yeah, no doubt, definitely. If you post it, I'll see it, and I'll happily retweet it on my pages.
yeah. So now then, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of people going after the same things I am. Hopefully, you guys just run out of money first, and then come after the fact.
In this economy, you think we'll actually be able to buy anything? Come now.
Jake found it. Okay, so hold on. Studio. Youth. I can't type.
Yeah, Old Man Wood says, Falldog, thank you for teaching a very valuable class on how to spend money.
Yes.
It's a very important class.
Yeah, we do need to wrap up, though. So is there anything else that you wanted to plug, perhaps, before we wrap up?
I am on Instagram, Falldog Hobbyworks. So if you guys want to follow along with I'm not signed in here. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, and you guys can see all the fun. Oh, why?
It's just how Instagram is.
Today. Yeah, so
go follow Falldog Hobbyworks on Instagram, chat.
Right. You can follow all my projects, my Bionic Cat, the basement that I'm building out, basically me just nerding out, and all my Gundam builds, pictures of my dogs, all the really important stuff in life. I also do
toilets.
Yeah, Layman's Gunpla Guide. I'm sure you guys have probably seen this, but lots of great information there. And lastly, I would love to plug my Etsy store where I do my custom Gundam bases, but because the base is being refinished, my laser cutter is currently in 14 different parts. So if you guys love action bases that are better than the Bandai stuff, make sure you check that out in a couple months once it's back up and running. You'll probably see some of the PMW bases I did last year, and next year I'm going to have a whole bunch. And everything that they'll be in the store, and everything sold will go to the great cause that is the Cure for Alzheimer's Fund.
Hell yeah. Well, hey, Falldog, it's been lovely hanging out with you for the last couple of hours. Thank you so much. This has been very enlightening. My spouse will be thrilled that I'm broke even faster now. And have a good rest of your day, though. No, don't apologize. You kidding me? It was great. But thank you so much, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm sorry, go ahead.
At least you're getting rid of some of your backlog before you get
This is true. This is fair. This is true. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and get our next presenter started. Jor Inferno will be joining us, along with a couple of guests. EA Spuds, aka Plumobile Report, and OO Bleak will be joining us here in just a moment. Guys,